Okay, my question is, what is holding young people back from becoming change makers? Is it education? Is it skills? Is it lack of resources? I personally believe it is lack of belief of adults in young people. It is our limiting beliefs about themselves, which is not helping young people to become change makers. I have proved this recently scientifically, I would say, because I've been proving this for the last 2 decades, but now I decided to prove this perspective scientifically so that everyone can understand if we bring certain changes in our environment or changes the paradigm for young people, we get different results. So what I did 3 years back, I tried to reach out to the most underprivileged young people of Pakistan. I contacted the Punjab Vocational Training Council chairman. I asked them to provide me an opportunity to roll out this program in their technical institutions. And he was very excited about the idea. He really liked the idea. He wanted to test this idea with all the kids. So I was very happy. I got very positive response. And then we had a meeting with the regional directors and the principals because Punjab Vocational Training Council is one of the leading technical institutions in the country where they are getting to the needs of thousands of young people across Punjab. So what happened? We had a meeting with the regional directors, and in the meeting they asked me, "So what is your game plan? How are you going to do this?" And I said, "Okay, my plan is I'm going to give them a small amount of money, that is $25, and they have to use this to create a value in the society, social and economic value." So they said, "Okay, we will discuss this with our teachers and parents, and we'll come back to you." So they went back. They spent some time. Then they contacted me, said, "Ali, this is not going to work. The reason is that these kids have no education, they have no skills, they have no entrepreneurship background, they are coming from broken families. If you will give them the money, they will never return you." So lack of trust. And remember, this mistrust is shown by the teachers who were teaching them. That was the most amazing part to me, that even the teachers who were teaching them were not trusting them. So I was really challenged by this kind of response. So I thought, I have to come up with a better plan now. So I came up with this idea, okay, profit or loss, I will take it. Just give me a chance to work with your kids so that I can demonstrate. Because I knew deep inside me, I have been doing this for the last 2 decades. This is going to work here also if they're going to provide me the right support. So they agreed to it this time because they thought I'm going to just throw away my money. So my organization decided to reach out to all these institutions. We sought expression of interest from them. Almost 79 institutions reached out to us and said they are willing to engage their students for a period of 4 weeks in the change making competition. And we said, okay, before conducting the competition, we need to create this trust-based environment. So we had a session with the principals and teachers where we audited them about how to encourage, appreciate, and motivate students during the competition process so that they can help them to bring out the best from them. So the competition started. We wired the money into the accounts of the teachers. Almost 6,000 students decided to participate in the competition, and we invested around $35,000. And when we checked the account after 4 weeks, we were all surprised to see that we were able to create almost 59,000 US dollars within a period of 4 weeks, and everybody was shocked. Even the teachers were quite shocked by the performance of the students. Students from only $25 were able to earn 1,000 US dollars. Many teams really outperformed in many areas, and they were quite surprised to see how they have discovered their potential and how they have reached out to the external stakeholders in their areas and how they were able to deliver services in those areas that no one even imagined of. So that was the kind of justification, the kind of scientific proof I needed at that time to advance the agenda of youth-led change making in Pakistan. I was very successful in doing that. Then I took this model to many other educational institutions, many technical institutions, many universities. And as I said, during the last 3 years, we have engaged more than 16,000 students, and 92% were able to create social economic impact. This tells us that what is missing in the society. This is the paradigm, which is controlling the success. I believe that if we change the paradigm in which young people are being raised, are being educated, we'll change the results. Remember, paradigm controls your effectiveness. It controls your results, your outcomes. And the moment you change it, the moment you will start getting different results. And we have shown that already, and we are looking forward to expand this model to many parts of the world because I believe there's nothing special in this model, to be honest. It requires simple basic sense. We go to young people to create this trust-based environment, provide them trust-based funding, and let the magic happen. And this has happened everywhere in Pakistan and now in many parts of other parts of the world. This model is being tested successfully, and I hope that one day this will become a top priority for everyone in the world to understand why it is so important to engage young people. Every time we are talking about that young people are the future. Why future? They are the present. They can contribute so much in the present. We are wasting the best time of their lives. I think this is the greatest tragedy in this world, that young people spend the best time of their life doing nothing, just waiting and waiting. I think, I asked this question to whoever's listening to me right now. What percentage of our children and young people know they are born with change making potential? Ask this question to yourself. A very little minority would know that they have the potential to try to change the society. The rest of them think they're useless, they're valueless. And that's why I think it's very important for us to reach out to them, restore trust with them. It's not about money, it's not about knowledge, it's not about skills. It's being, human. You just reach out to them, make them feel special, and let the magic happen then.